Sawona Sibahle.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
Down here, Sibahle.
You can talk.
Yes, I can talk.
What do you want? What do you want?
I see that you enjoy reading my words, Sibahle. What if I told you I can take you to this world? All you need to do is get inside me, Sibahle, and I shall take you to this world. What? This tale is of 6 teenagers that discover a new world of music and a new life of a superhero. And their adventure started when Ola and his friends got teleported.
Hello.
The rhythmic world.
What is going on, guys? What? Here we are, man.
The 6 teenagers were now in another fancy kingdom of the rhythmic world located in Britain. King Alberto's kingdom.
This is not my bed. What are you in my room? It's a palace. Yeah, it looks like a palace. It's big and it's it's so beautiful palace. What's going on there? It is so artistic.
Greetings, fellow children. I, Gabe, the Sound Keeper, has teleported you from your home dimensions to the rhythmic dimension, the rhythmic world. Because I have something extremely important to tell you. But I shall introduce my friends I came to visit from the musical world. Philip the Wizard and King Alberto, the backup king of the whole rhythmic world. Then there's Alex, Philip the Wizard's stepson. Philip the Wizard, King Alberto, and Philip the Wizard's stepson, Alex Raymond. These are 6 teenagers that God says will bring into the musical world. Ola, Ayanda Nhlapo, Sound C, and Sound Controller, the sound controller of the whole musical world. Ndelo, Rambo, Nina, Nala, and Nobushi.
This is the rhythmic world. And in space there is a giant ball of a visible signal orbiting around the rhythmic world. And on the world there are underworld speakers, also known as the Reloni, just like in the musical world. But unlike in the musical world, the speakers aren't always providing sound. They must get activated by the giant ball of signal orbiting around the world. And when the signal gets attracted by the underworld speakers, it causes a music wave to happen.
In another amazing world of dancing, the rhythmic world, a music wave is a sign that shows us that the music is about to begin and we're about to dance to it. It's when a strong wind starts blowing hard for a few seconds and the music begins after the wind blows. And it's caused by the giant ball of signal that orbits around the rhythmic world. When it gets attracted to the rhythmic world by the Relonium, also known as the underworld speakers, it turns invisible and changes in the form of air. Then it will go to the underworld speakers and they will blast out music.
After the relonium has been activated by the signal, the relonium sends signals to all over people's brains in the rhythmic world, making them connect to the relonium, which causes them to lip sync and do things in the same rhythm as the song.
When beings of the rhythmic world do things in the same rhythm as the music, they dance their hearts out and never get tired. Oh, they dance in joy.
And when the relonium provides music, it doesn't provide music to all over the rhythmic world. If the giant ball of signal that orbits around the world is at America, then the relonium will provide music at the continent of America. Same applies to all the other continents of the rhythmic world.
When the underworld speakers of the rhythmic world blast out music, they don't blast out music to all over the rhythmic world. If the giant ball of visible signal orbits over the continents that we call in the rhythmic world Asitra, the underworld speakers will only blast out music to the people living in Asitra, and only half will get to hear this music.
This is the rhythmic world.
Why are we here? And when did we become superheroes?
They get to be superheroes and I don't? Alex said.
We're not even trained.
Okay, this isn't fair.
This is the suit that was controlling back at Nina's house.
It is. Gay, what's going on?
Oh, Ayanda. There are people after you in your home dimension, Earth. They want to run a lot of experimental tests on you in a lab.
Why? I'm not a superhero. And I don't have powers. It's this suit that gives me powers, not me.
It's actually the knob that gives you powers. The necklace of power.
This is ridiculous.
Ola, the whole of Africa saw the footage of the portal sucking you and the 5 of your friends when I told the portal key that it's time you shall be brought to the musical world. After you rejected the offer of being the sound controller because of the pressure, you were all sucked back home. And because you, Soundsy, were receiving hatred, you came to the musical world with your friends, so you cannot be hated but loved and appreciated. The portal that you opened with the portal key sucked you all into the musical world. Again.
Now they think you all have something in your bodies. Something that nobody else is born with. Something that attracts the portal, which they call a black hole.
Alright, this is a lot to take in.
It is, but at least we're all together. You're not alone this time, Soundsy. Neither were you before,
said Nina, the light-skinned colored girl.
Yeah, we're all gonna be talked about, looked for, chased after. Yeah, you're right, this is a lot. But whatever's coming our way, we can handle it. Whatever this is, it will pass.
The light-skinned girl seems to have good leadership. This is gonna be a problem. Because if they capture any one of you and run experiments on you, they will find nothing in your bodies. Then they will be concluded that there is something else that you are using to open a portal, which is true, the portal key. Now you must tell them about the portal key, and if that's so, you will be untrusted, meaning you will never ever be able to come to the musical world because the portal key no longer trusts you.
What? But can't you just teleport us from our home dimension to the musical world?
My teleportation powers are temporary when it comes to teleporting beings from dimension to dimension, because I don't know where you live. The only child I can teleport multiple times from dimension to dimension is Ayanda, because I know where he lives, for that is how I direct the powers and lead them to where they have to be to teleport the being. So besides Ayanda, when I teleport you guys from your home dimension to another dimension, I just imagine your faces. Then the powers will have the vision of your faces and look for you all around the world of Earth. And if they find you, you will get teleported. However, it might happen that the powers don't find you. Then you won't get teleported. Hence, it's temporary.
How do you know where he lives? Remember the time I got into a car accident with my friend Star, then my leg was broken, then I had to wear a cast, but after a few days, my leg just healed? Yeah? The soundkeeper came into my room and healed my leg. And he listened to my music. That's how he knows where I live. And the superhero suits?
Ola, Velo, Rambo, Nina, Nala, and Nobuhle. Something big is coming your way. The musical world is dying, and you kids might be the only ones left to save it. Nali Rose has been consumed by jealousy, so be prepared, because you might need those superhero suits.
It was me. I was the one whom they were gonna take away. When those soldiers were ready to kidnap me, I was being controlled by a superhero suit.
The necklace was controlling you. The superhero suit was spawned by the necklace of power onto your body. You guys have to protect each other. Always be together. Make sure that no one is left behind. Always care for each other. Always look out for each other. And be there for each other.
The Soundkeeper instructed the 6 teenagers to look out for each other and care for each other, as looking out for your friends is very important, so is caring for them. The Soundkeeper teleported the 6 teenagers back to Dimension Earth, their home dimension. The 5 of Klora's friends got teleported in the alley, and Klora got teleported to his house, where he lives. For the Soundkeeper doesn't know where the 5 of Klora's friends live, so he cannot direct his teleportation powers to their homes.
Oh, what are we doing in this disgusting place? Oh, come on, wow. What's with the sound? No, only my house. No, where we live, out of it. That's why we gotta use teleportation. You know what? Come on, out of it. That's why we gotta use teleportation. You know what? Come on. Watch out!
Nala, when there's a car coming by, you should get out of the road, because the car might hit you. The road is not safe for us.
Well, they wouldn't have to if the Soundkeeper teleported us to our homes. Guys, didn't you hear what Gabe said? Gabe doesn't know where we live, so he cannot direct his teleportation powers to our homes. And time in this dimension probably goes by faster than the one in the rhythmic world.
Klora sees himself on the news as the footage of the soldiers trying to capture him at Nina's house, his close friend, is being played.
Wait, what's going on there?
It has been reported that Samsi was spotted at his friend's house, Nina, fighting soldiers dressed in all black. This kid seems to be becoming a superhero that nobody else knows about, and he seems to have something in his blood and his body that makes him have these mysterious powers that nobody else knows about. So let's take a look at this footage from a CCTV camera of Nivania and Patrick Shea's house, shall we?
So, the soldiers wanted to take him away so they can lay experiments on him because he seems to be hiding the truth from us. What could be this celebrity child known as a rapper, DJ Sound Controller, Sound C, be hiding from us?
Right now, the soldiers are being interviewed. They're being asked questions about this terrible, tragic event at Nina's house.
He really hurt us so bad.
Oh, this is not good, man. This is not good.
Medicine that he's using that they injected in him that makes him powerful, or a potion.
Potion? Only like 5, 10? Oh, my
Yeah. Well, until it beats you up, let's see if it's funny or not. This kid is not just a normal kid. He's a superhero.
People in Dimension Earth think Soundsea and his friends were sucked in a black hole. But if we're really being honest, he was sucked in a portal that takes him to another world, along with the 5 of his friends.
We're ordered by our chief, Mr. Sivane, and he told us to capture Soundsea because they think he has something in his body that attracts the black hole from opening up into this world, and in another world or a place, I don't know, a realm, or in this black hole sucks him and his friend inside into another world, and it opens up in that world and sucks them and brings them here, opens into this world, and the black hole just brings them here. So they think he has something in his body that opens this black hole, and we the soldiers were ordered to capture him. But this thing seems to be making him powerful, right? He seems to be born with something that nobody else is born with, and he really hurt all of us. I just want to go home. I want to go home and rest. They ordered us to capture something that's not a human at all. Something that's tough. I want to go home. I seriously want to go home. In fact, I want to go to the hospital. Oh! Right? And I'm glad it was captured on camera because when I tell people about this, people want to say I'm crazy. Anyways, Soundsea seems to have like magic or power.
Guys, you're gonna have to pull it together now. Very soon they'll be looking for each and every one of you, including me. Who wants to be locked up in the lab and be treated like a scientist project here? No one? If that's so, we're gonna have to be mature and protect each other. So does this mean we get our own secret layer like superheroes? We're not superheroes. Am I hearing things right now? Okay, look. The Soundkeeper said the musical world is dying, and we might be the only ones left to save it. So I think that makes us 100% superheroes. You couldn't even save Nala. We aren't the superheroes of Earth. We're the superheroes of the musical world. No, you know what, Rambo? I've never really seen you fighting another bad guy. Every time I see you with a bad guy, you run away like a little girl you are. You know what? You're such a scared little cat, man.
Because
you've never
I am never scared of a chicken. I'm never scared of a
fly.
I'm never scared of anything. I will fight a train, man. Anytime, okay? I will take them big guys on anytime.
We are superheroes,
Never been
right?
for a bad
We
guy. We're
might
not
be the
superheroes
only ones
anymore.
left to
We're not
save the
superheroes
musical
anymore.
world.
Never be
We're the
superheroes.
only ones left
We're
to
not
save the
trained,
musical world.
man.
Like
Okay?
Soundkeeper
We're not
said,
trained.
and have them
We're
for
not
a reason,
superheroes.
okay?
We'll never be
Soundkeeper
superheroes.
didn't just
We're
give us
not
necklaces
trained,
just
man.
for fun,
Okay?
okay?
We're not
We
trained.
are no bullshit.
Get that
We
through your thick skull.
are with power.
Guys!
Please. Please. So what are we gonna do? This is so unexpected. All of this is so new and I don't know what we're gonna do, guys. Do you have any ideas? I think we should go to the musical world. They'll never be able to find us there. When Gabe says the musical world is dying, what do you think is happening there? I don't know. People in the musical world are dying, and we might be the only ones left to save them. Something terrible is happening in the musical world. So I think it'll be a bad idea if we go there, because whether you like it or not, Rambo, we're not superheroes, we're not trained, so we're not supposed to go there. What if we go to another dimension, like the rhythmic world? Who else thinks that's a good idea?
And they all raised their hands for Nala's idea of going to the rhythmic world.
So it's settled.
We're going to the rhythmic world.